multi-best-selling comedian, and he's got a new book. It's called Green Rain. Congrats on the book. This is like you're putting all your tidbits together in this one.
Well, you know what? I mean, I love doing different things. I think after the book, I'm going to be like a Yugoslavian hot water heater repairman. I'm just like going from just taking on everything.
Take on everything.
Exactly.
People hear your motivational moments on Sirius XM as well. So you're right. You got a lot of irons in the fire. Let's talk about the book, Green Rain.
Sure.
Tell us a little bit about what it's all about.
Well, the moments that motivate on radio stations around the country and XM, I've always been a storyteller. Let me back up and say that. With the comedy, I tell more humorous stories than, say, stand-up comedy.
You know, I should say that you do categorize yourself as a humorist. And
right.
There is a difference.
There's a difference. And sometimes I have to do a little more comedy at certain places, but most of the time it's storytelling, and then I'm mixing music with a concert. Like if I'm at a fine arts center, I'll just use that example, and I have an hour and a half. Well, for me, I don't want to hear all comedy. I don't want to hear all music, so I'll do a fun song, What Happened to Tomatoes, or Coffee Whirl and Guitar, then tell a story, a true life story, and sometimes a little application with it, but just a lot of crazy things, because, you know, if you're crazy, crazy things happen to you. So I have a million of those, you know.
I'm sure you do.
You know, and so all of a sudden, you know, I would just tell a story, and somebody's like, you need to do that on the stage. And so then I would talk about being in the swamp, you know, and running across the gator and the different things that would happen, or training a squirrel as a little kid, which I never really trained him, but when the truck, backfired and he was, anyway, it's a long story, but I have scars to, you know, but all the crazy things in life, and I just love life, and then I just tell the stories, but then when Moments That Motivate came out, Carole, then here's what happened. People started saying, why don't you put some of those stories in a book, or I can take them home after a concert, or get some of your favorite ones, or I heard this one the other day on the radio, how can I get it, you know? And so I partnered with Pathway Press. It was released yesterday, and da-da-da-dum-da-dum, here I am with you, Carole.
I love that release date, and these are all little nuggets filled with wisdom. I do love that you kind of throw it full circle in there, so people can touch their heart and souls as well with a smile. I love it.
Well,
You've got a gift.
Well, you're kind, and then I try to have a couple little hints towards the end to help people. A lot of people say, how do you get the stories? And I believe, Carole, that the moments are all around us.
Yes.
A lot of times we only see what we call the big ones, but if we capture them, or we step into someone else's moment and we help a young person, we help a scene, whatever, we just let the stories come alive. They're around us every day.
Green Rain, get it wherever you get your books. Thank you so much. Great seeing you.
Thank you, Carole.